Good morning or afternoon, guys. Hope you all are doing well. This is just a little video to help you with your first IXL of the week. Working on perimeter and area. So a couple biggest things. One, pay attention to what the question is actually asking you for. So for instance, this one is asking for the perimeter of the square. So question, how do you find perimeter? That's right, you find the perimeter by adding all the sides. So if one side is 7 and it's a square, what are all the sides? That's right, 7. So you can either add 7 4 times or do 7 times 4 to get, that's right, 28. Next question, again, remember, pay attention to what the question is actually asking you for, because this one says what is the area of the square. So then get in the habit of writing down on a piece of paper beside you the area formula for each shape. Well, the area of a square, how do you find that? That's right, area equals base times height. So in this case we have a square, which we already said, all the sides are that's right, the same. So you would have 4 times 4, which would give you 16. Couple other things to remember while you guys are doing this. I would definitely have beside you all the area formulas written down. This question says the diameter of the circle is 16 inches. What is the area? So again, identify your shape. We have a circle. How do you find the area of a circle? That's right, area is pi times your radius squared. So then I'm going to go look at the circle and see if I have the information I need. Well, this circle gives me the diameter. If I have the diameter, well, how would I find my radius? That's right, it's half of your diameter. So now I have pi times my radius, which is half of 16, so that's 8 squared. Be careful from here, because from here, you have to use order of operations or you're going to get it wrong. According to order of operations, do we do multiplication or exponents first? That's right, you're going to do your exponents first. So 8 squared would give you 64. Now with IXL, we know it's sometimes difficult to type things in. With IXL, it does not actually want you to type in pi times 64 and get a decimal answer. It wants you to leave it in terms of 64 pi. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're typing these in. You don't have to do the last step and type it in. Last thing we'll look at before I sign off for this video is, again, you're always going to look at what the question is asking and identify your shape. So this wants to know the area. What shape do we have? That's right, we have a trapezoid. So the next thing I want you guys to, again, to get in the habit of doing is write down the formula for the area of a trapezoid. What is the formula? That's right, it's 1/2 of your height times your bases added together. Sorry for the writing, guys. Doing the best I can. So now we're going to plug in the numbers it gives us. Your height typically is represented by a dotted line. Anytime you have a trapezoid or if you have a triangle, a lot of times, remember, they represent that height by a dotted line. So I'm going to take half of my height, in this case that's 12, times my bases added together. It doesn't matter which base you put first. I'm just going to use the 10 and then the 18. Then we're just going to go ahead and do our math here. So I'm going to take half of 12. What's half of 12? That's right, it's 6. Times my bases added together. So my 10 plus my 18, which is, you are correct, 28. So my last step is going to be to do my multiplication. So I'm going to take my 6 times my 28, and you get 168. So this should all be pretty familiar. Just a review from what we did before we left for spring break. Just a couple reminders, have that formula sheet written beside you in case you don't remember them. Always identify your shape. Also identify what they're asking for, because sometimes they want area and sometimes they want perimeter. If they want the area, make sure you're writing out the formula for each shape. Remember, every shape has a different formula, and then plug in the numbers that you know. If you guys need any additional help, if you're not able to get this one up to the 80% that you need, remember, my phone number is on Google Classroom. Give me a call, and I can help you out individually. Have a great day, guys.